God help them all.
Not
God help
Bay's
them all.
face with his
God
eyeballs
help them
big.
all.
Face with his
God
eyeballs
help them
big.
all.
Face with his
All
eyeballs
right, I
big.
got you hosted on my thing, so everyone now hears you on my channel. Bueno. Bueno. And I guess Lord Almighty. And then in an hour, I'm right ready to go with my stream on Mega Mondays, which should be a fun time. I had to be clever with it too. That's the funny thing. So when I was first starting, I noticed like a lot of streamers always had this weird like theme going to all of their streams. So it's like, for example, I forget her name off the top. The famous streamer. She has the hot tub streams.
Oh, you guys
but,
look
like,
so
in
nice.
the
I look so
daytime,
bad.
Yes.
what's up? Yes.
Oh, no.
It's
No.
clearly Fluffy. It's clear, like, no, it's so Fluffy when she starts her hot tub streams in the afternoon.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh
I think
no.
you know what? I
Oh,
remember
no,
it was
no,
Amaranth.
no, no,
So
no.
Amaranth, she does her hot tub streams in the night, but in the morning she does something like random. It could be like ban appeals or like whatever part of the ASMR meta
Hey,
that she seems to
Chels.
use at that point in the time. But
Hey,
from
Ewok.
there, oh, is that Chels? Chels the Ewok. Yo, what's going
You
on?
have to excuse me while I just go back and forth. I'm like looking to my right because that's where the stream's at.
That's all good.
My camera's like in the middle, so I of my two monitors.
I mean, we already got a raid going.
Let's
Oh my god, things are
go.
kicking off.
Yeah. Ewok says can't hear.
Oh, that's dangerous. I mean, I can hear.
He's got the toxic me.
Just gonna limp sync.
Oh, you.
Oh no. You know what I just realized? I just did this and I just saw the size of my nose and I just realized I have a huge nose.
Not covered.
Like, look at this. I feel like what's his face from the Muppets? Goomer? Is that it? I feel like
Don't
Goomer.
ask me anything about Muppets.
I am Gonzo. I look at this thing. I'm pretty sure I can dig for gold in
This
here.
guy, right? Can you hear me, Ewok? We did get the raid, Slick Wolf. We did get the raid.
Ewok
Huge.
can't hear mental. Toxic, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Slick Wolf says if we got the raid. We did get the raid. We saw it. We did definitely.
Ewok hears everyone except for Mental.
Dang it, mental. And
you're on mute.
Yeah.
He literally muted himself.
He
I
had
just seen you
himself on
unmute
mute.
yourself.
That was it. That's all it took.
That's all it took.
You know what?
That was all.
You know what? I got a topic for you guys here. I mean, we're all streamers. We all started fairly around the same time. So, what got you guys started as streamers?
Who wants to answer first? I'll go first. Why not?
Go, they go.
I first started streaming. It was actually just kind of a thing that I wanted to do because me and my friends play a lot of Apex, and we have a lot of funny conversations. We're playing together, and they were like, "Somebody should be streaming this," and I was like, "You know what? I'll stream it. Let's go." And didn't really have any intention for it to ever be what it is. It's gotten nutty. now I don't even stream Apex, and they don't even play with me anymore because now I'm having success, and they're like, "I want to stream." I'm like, "Well, stream then, jerks."
Oh, that's the worst.
I should have fixed that for Ewok now. Just so that's just if you throw that in the chat there, Ewok, you should hear me now. But let me know.
Bueno. All right, babe, pass the football. Who's next?
Can I have an interpreter just in case? Oh, she said yay. Never mind.
Okay, so from my screen, it's gonna go down to the left. That's Fluffy.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
catch the football, please.
So,
I threw it the wrong way on
TJ.
stream, by the way.
Can't. I legit can't.
so I don't know, over the past like 2 years, I've really been into watching like Markiplier and
You.
Wade and all them dudes. Ew.
That's fam. What's
Markiplier's-
up? What's up?
I love
Markiplier's like the
Markiplier.
poor man's Seth Rogen.
Well, that's
I'm
okay.
the
It's
poor
better
man's
than knockoff Jason Momoa.
Damn. Not that that's not a
Yo.
direct call out.
Yo.
Anywho.
Excuse me.
So you were saying you followed Sigma Blades, you realized how famous he was, and that got you into streaming. How?
Oh, absolutely. I figured,
Yeah.
if I started talking his chat into telling him that he's famous, that would shine some light onto me.
Right. Real talk.
Kidding,
can't
I'm
with you
straight
guys.
kidding.
TV Games, what's up, brother? Thank you for being here.
Doofy's so awesome. So yeah, let's. I want to start by Sigma. Thank you so much for jumping in there, being as famous as you are, and just knowing to keep the show rolling. The lights have to go, and he realized that my mic wasn't being picked up, so he asked those important questions. And now I'm curious on you, Sigma. Why don't you start us off and just give a little introduction? If you want to throw out your real name, your social security number, anything like that, feel free to do so. It's totally okay with me. But yeah, tell us a little bit about who you are, and then I want to hear from you how you started streaming.
All right, I got you. So first of all, Ewok, love you too. Everyone in chat, thank you so much for being here. Very grateful that you guys are all here. Second, my real name, I have no problem divulging it. My name is Andrew, aka Sigma Blades. I say it every time on my streams. I got into starting streaming. I had this account, fun fact, since like 2011, I want to say, because I just got the name for the sake of getting the name.
Okay.
And I had no idea what I was going to do with it. I figured I was just going to be following streamers and just like, supporting as I can. But even then I fell off at that point. And it was only until I started with a bunch of podcasts that my friends wanted me to be in.
Mhm.
Normally they were like wrestling related.
Okay.
So there was Respect the Ring, which it's an awesome show. We do like wrestling watch-alongs, and we cover like wrestling events and stuff, and we have a blast doing that for sure. From there, I branched into other podcasts like Laying Down the Count podcast, Elite Hunters, and Unrivaled podcast. And I'm even supposed to be starting another one pretty soon that everyone's kind of hammering down the details on. But from there, that's kind of what got me into wanting to do this as my own personal thing, because I was doing all those other things, but I wanted to do something for me as well.
Right.
So I pulled the trigger and decided, you know what? I'm just going to start streaming. And I kind of took a second to figure out what my theme was going to be. And that's how I came up with Mega Mondays, Final Fantasy Fridays. I didn't really have anything for Wednesday, but Wednesday was kind of going to be like my one-shot Wednesday, where we come up with like different ideas here and there for like games that we would want to play, games that we didn't want to play. And I kind of like tried to get chat interactive and involved with it because I'm a fan of fan interaction, huge fan. And from there, that's how my Twitch and my stream came to be.
I love
And
it.
I say that noticing that a hype train is about to happen if somebody else does a sub or a bit. So that's a thing.
And
Hype
this is,
train, hype
I've
train,
actually,
hype
I
train.
want to start by saying I've never had a hype train. I've only seen it happen.
Oh, let's
But,
go. You done
Hang on,
spiked the level.
wait. Stop. First of
No.
all donation go to freeing the circus animals that are forced to Twitch stream every day. If you've ever been a part of my stream and donated, you know this. It's not real, but God, I wish it was. Anyways,
It's not real, but I
not
wish it
real.
was.
I want to move over to
telling-
Fluffy.
Thank you for being here.
I want to move over to Fluffy. seriously, how
And
does
Fluffy
it
started the hype train.
how does it feel to be feared amongst, especially these two people? Like, people are terrified to have you in their stream because of how many hype trains. And honestly, I didn't get to touch base with Ewok on it too, but it's the reason that you guys are known as goats.
go
You were
weird
the
for a minute.
baby goat. Like, how does that make you feel knowing that like people are like, oh, don't tell Fluffy that I'm doing a subathon. She's gonna get something going and it's gonna get outrageous. Oh
It's
my
already
gosh,
outrageous.
guys.
We're
Stop.
almost
Okay,
level
thank
2.
you. Seriously, but this is about them,
Wow.
not me. Stop.
Cats fan says he's trying to call me about my car's extended warranty.
Oh my gosh.
Luckily, my warranty is covered, Pats fan. But thank you so much for the concern.
It's actually really funny to
All right, I'm
see
back
me
in
pop
here.
into Sigma's stream,
Mhm.
because you can tell when I pop into Sigma's stream, he's like, "Oh, here we go,"
Like I know.
then-
Ewok.
and then his chat is like, "Flippy, start it."
Oh my god. If it's not Fluffy, it's Ewok. And if it's not Ewok, it's the rest of chat just banding together and just starting all sorts of madness.
You guys.
And like everything just goes wild.
It's just an aura that you bring, Fluffy, that everybody's like, oh, by the way, I have bits in my pocket. Here you go. That's for you.
That hype train's rolling, by
There
the
we
way.
go.
Goodness, guys, you were just too much. Yeah, it. Like I said, I don't even know. I've never wanted a hype train on the podcast because I don't know how to act in general. Like,
Yeah.
But then it's like, this is not about
It's a
me.
good thing
It's
we're
about
here.
you guys. Yeah, these are the people that need your bits. You need to save it and go just destroy the bits over there. All right.
Yeah, and actually Ray caused one too at one point. I remember it was
gosh.
like a random Friday stream where I was doing nothing but like I remember it like became a mini like drinking stream where I was just like chugging beers because I had nothing better to do.
Uh-huh.
And like two people started it. I think
Oh, yeah,
Fluffy
that's
was one
Celeb
of them, but I
Lifestyle
forgot who the
stuff.
second one was. And then Ray pops in out of nowhere and just like gifts 5 subs, and then everything just went off the wall from there.
Oh
it
my
was
gosh.
the funniest thing. And like as a result, I had to like chug drinks, but I was out of drinks, so it resulted in me starting to like down shots.
Oh,
And
no.
ultimately, I did like 5 shots of Jaeger in one go.
Oh no.
And like, oh my god, never again. Just never again. That was like drinking Robitussin in one shot. Just,
Oh.
oh my god. But it was a fun time though.
It's fun. Those are the ones you remember. You know, those are.
I feel
I can't remember it.
very
you can.
fortunate that never, ever in the history of my channel has Fluffy and Brandog been in the same stream where they could start hype trains every single stream. Like they're always in different streams. If Fluffy shows up, she tries their best. Her and Ray tried their best not too long ago
Mhm.
to start a hype train in my Simon Says stream. But
Oh.
like there aren't a lot of people who come to my channel who drop subs or drop biddies. So like when they have to do it, they have to try to do it solo, and I feel bad for them because I know you guys tried. You don't have to do that. It's ridiculous.
Oh,
But if I had Fluffy and Brandog in one stream and they both had money to spend, it would be over. There'd be nothing I could do.
All the subs and all the biddies, as chat's saying right now. And I love you too, Ray. I
Rip to
see
your
the chat.
liver.
and thank
I
you.
see the chat.
Thank you, Doofy. I also have to throw out, yes, R.I.P. my liver. This podcast is brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger, it destroys your liver.
Is this
Thank
man
you.
sponsored? Are you sponsored?
No, I wish. God, I wish. I've tried with LaCroix and Voodoo Ranger. Those are my go-tos. Just because.
I could already hear it.
Yeah.
I can already
You know
hear
where the
it.
money's really at, Mental.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And
This stream brought to you by
Piece of
McDonald's.
yes. Fluffy, go ahead and throw in your sponsor. This is. It looks like GT Racing is your sponsor. You keep really showing that off.
It's because my camera's in the middle and I sit like on my left leg.
You're like
so I
me,
like
yeah.
lean over.
I go like that too.
No.
And I've got to get the support from my desk from my foot.
We love you so much, Ray.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
All the love.
well, I mean, yeah, we couldn't.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be here, honestly, if it weren't for Ray. Ray kind of brought all of us together. At least this is a whole legacy streaming
Aha!
Twitch, right? Yeah. So why
How
don't
does
you?
Cassidy, what's up?
Well, yeah. When did you guys each start? Like, I know we've heard from Vay, but I'd love to hear it again because I'm forgetful. Anyways, why don't we start with you, Vay? When did you start Legacy? How long have you been a
It's
part?
because he
of it?
forgot.
Right.
It's because he forgot. That's why he's asking again.
R.I.P. my brain cells. Doofy.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So
go ahead.
I don't know. I guess it's been 3 or 4 months now. I don't really remember when I exactly joined, but I was actually in someone else's stream,
Hmm.
hanging out with them, and Chelsea popped up in the stream, and then she asked me, she was like, "You want to be part of a Discord that helps streamers become affiliated?" And I was like, "Sure." So I joined the Discord because of Chelsea, and when I first got in there was just nothing. It was quiet, like there was nobody talking or anything like that. It was just a dead Discord basically.
Hmm.
But I eventually got to where I was just talking every day, trying to make conversation with Ray and Chelsea mostly because there was nobody else in there really talking.
Sure.
So like I would just try to talk to them every day because I was trying to get the Pokemon to spawn over in the Poke2 because I'm a nerd.
That was it, right?
And
Really just capturing all
and
the Pokemon.
eventually Ray just started bringing more and more people in. As she brought people in, I just kept talking to them and getting to know people and
Yeah.
making new friends and getting to more and more streams. And
Man.
then I filled out the application for do you want to be a mod, and it took about 2 days for Chelsea and Ray to get a hold of me, and they were like, "Look, how would you like to be an admin?" And I was like, "Okay, yeah, let's do that."
Step up. Promotion above the promotion.
I was an
Yeah,
admin
wow.
for like a whole month as a non-affiliate streamer.
True.
That's a true story.
That is
That's
true.
crazy.
Isn't that a good feeling?
Yeah.
I've only been an affiliated streamer for like what 5 weeks, something like that, 6 weeks,
And
7 weeks.
your
It's really not
first
been that long.
your first episode on here was you had just become affiliate that day. We had
True.
forced you to become affiliate because you.
It's facts. I didn't want to put that much time and effort into my own channel. Like I'm really cool with going and watching people stream and hanging out in their chats and hyping up chats, but like I'm not really big on streaming myself. So like people actually DM me and complain to me. They're like, "Why didn't you stream for longer than an hour today?" And I'm like, "Because I just don't
I
want
didn't
to."
plan on Ewok. Ewok, there's not
See-
enough baby monkeys to save today. There's not enough baby. You're gonna have to free a whole circus if you keep it up. That's so much hype. Stop. You're crazy.
It's been an
Not
amazing
with that
week.
attitude.
The mighty chair. It is nothing without you guys.
It's
Nothing
true.
without
It's
us.
true. It's amazing. It's Fluffy. Tell me,
Yes.
how long have you been a part of Legacy streaming? It's crazy because Vay brings up a very good point. Legacy is a very young Discord, and the growth is
Yes.
substantial. It's crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
Eggs, what's up? What's up?
So,
So I
yeah.
think
And I love hearing the stories of Ray or Chels reaching out to people because they're all like from so many different platforms. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
you're good. So me and Ray were actually in a Discord together.
Whoa, that's why you're the
Oh.
most famous person here.
Makes sense now.
Now it does.
No.
Okay.
It's all coming together.
All right. Yeah, I just knew the big dog before the big dog. Okay, go ahead.
Clearly.
So we were in this Discord together, and I was an admin in the Discord, and we were looking at branching out. So I asked Ray if she would like to partner with us, and she said yes. So we moved her up at blah blah. I can't English. We all know this. We moved her up to admin in our group, and I was already in her Discord. If we were going to be partnering, might as well have joined. And she moved me up to admin. So
Hmm. Very nice. And what was the other Discord? Is that other Discord still running?
it's there.
It's there.
Pretty much a ghost town
Okay.
at this point.
Ooh.
But we've seen it though. That's the point, right?
You know
We've
why?
seen it. Those ghost
You know
towns.
why? It's because I'm not there.
Boom.
Oh.
Hold,
You can't be a
hold
ghost
on to
with me in
that
your
thought,
Discord.
because you're flexing so hard, Vay. Hold on to that thought because we have to talk about how your trollism makes a Discord so good. But we're gonna move over to well, no, yeah, Sigma. Did you already give us your how you joined Legacy?
I did
No,
not
yeah, yeah.
actually.
Please tell
I
us.
want to hear this.
Let's go.
It's funny. I don't have as much of an entertaining story as you guys do. How I started was this was around the time I decided I wanted to start pulling the trigger on my own streaming. So I started joining like these random Facebook groups, and I was just like, oh, this one looks interesting. So I just happened on happenstance to like read a status that somebody posted on there.
Uh-huh.
And then I saw Ray post her Discord link under there. And once I saw that, I was like, okay, maybe this is a chance to get to know some people for real, because I already realized in my head the best way you're ever going to get to grow your stream is to do it organically and not do the whole follow for follow thing, which nobody wins off of that.
Absolutely.
So I joined the Discord because, it seemed like Ray was very welcoming about it. And then I joined, and this was around the time that Vay joined as well. So like Ray said, it wasn't really as big as it was now, and it's grown a lot since then. So we get the chance to kind of like communicate with people, support streamers that were already there, and from there, I got the invite from Chelsea after Chelsea and Ray talked to become an admin for the Discord.
Whoa.
And from there, it's been a wild ride. Like it's been a very very wild ride from there. I will say, from Legacy, I've also helped out a bunch of other Discords. I'm always helping out like random streamers I see on my recommendeds that could use help. Whatever non-affiliates I have on my side, I always try to help to get affiliated as quick, as quick as I can.
Absolutely.
And even like people that are affiliated but just
Legacy
haven't been
Legends.
getting the views or they're just coming back, I try to give them a little steam up, like a little push up to kind of get them back on track. And from there, it just kind of, it kind of grew. Like I networked from there, and I got to know a lot of people, and it's been a fun journey since then.
Well, and that is such a key part. I believe you're right. It's not about follow for follow because you don't get people who care about what you're doing in your stream at that point.
Right.
But when you get these people that you talk to every day and that you actually grow with, and, like you're saying, 3 months, within 3 months, you've seen, 600 people come through? Like, the amount of people that it's grown is it's crazy. I can't stop thinking about it. And I say it every time I go through this podcast. This podcast isn't just for Legacy streaming, but you guys are such a big contribution of what it's about. And that's making sure that we're supporting others and that if people have goals, that they can achieve those goals. And that's seriously what we go out of our way. Slick Wolf is in here. He just rated. He was at 2.9. He's been fighting this for months, trying to get on that right path to get to affiliate. And it's not like, not only do we just show up and be like, hey, I'm here, but it's like, hey, here's a little couple tips to help you out. Here, I was just in your shoes, and here it is. There's so much support on how to become better and just positive vibes in there. It's such a great place. Until Vay comes along and starts stealing everybody's name, and then we all have this giant train. Vay, where do you come up with these ideas, dude? Like, we've had probably almost a month or two straight of just jumping through different people's names, I think.
It's been about 2 weeks, actually. It's not been that long.
Oh my gosh.
It all started because I went in someone else's Discord, and they changed my name in their Discord to Vay with a heart next to it. And I was like, how'd you do that? She told me, and I was like, I'm mind blown. I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to troll everybody in my Discord. I was like, it's gonna be such a good time. And I first did it just to change my name to Vay with, Vay with the V, the E, and the I to be Ray for the day, basically. I wanted to throw everybody off. And then everybody else started doing it. And I was like, what the heck? Why are you guys doing that?
So funny.
But it's been so much fun. Like I love that I do little things and people think it's so much fun that they start doing it. Just like the Colin Sigma celebrity, I did that one time as a little joke, and now it's just everybody's calling Sigma celebrity. It's amazing. And for me, Sigma, that guy down there. Go ahead.
I want you to know, ever since you've done that, like even streams that you guys aren't even a part of, everyone has been doing that from now on, and it's confused the heck out of me.
I love it.
Oh,
it's become a living Twitch joke.
Yeah, that you and Fluffy, because Fluffy was like, oh hey, by the way, let Sigma know that he's really famous if you invite him. Like, let him know. Just let him know how famous he is. And it was exactly that. I trusted you both just so much to be like, oh, this must be good. This must be good. Let's go.
Oh my God. So now I know who really did it.
So this guy down below me, though, that's on y'all's screen, me and him, when we first got in the Discord together, we would just keep running to each other in chats. Like, it was nonstop. If I was in somebody's chatting, Sigma was there. And we started all these little things in chats, like Ewoks chat. We started the crying faces thing as like a little joke. Like every little thing that me and Sigma touch turns into gold, it seems like. And it's so much fun, and it's amazing. It feels great. And the nicknames, people pick that up, start running with it. Sigma's a celebrity. Everybody loves that. There's a couple other things that I started doing in Discord that everybody just started picking up on, and like for the content for the Apex players.
Oh yeah, for the content.
So many little things.
For the content.
Well, and I just want to take a second and tell you why I appreciate the name change so much, and it's because it's a way of getting recognition out to people that you may have not reached out. When I see obviously I know who Fluffy is, but in this scenario, I don't know how famous she is. But when I see, Fluffy Vay, and then I see Fluffy Lucky, and it's like, I catch on the fact that everybody's now Fluffy, and it's like, well, who the fuck is Fluffy? You're like, who is this? And then you go, and you're like, oh, okay. And then tomorrow, all of a sudden, it's Vay Blades. And it's like, who the fuck is Sigma Blades? Who is that? You know, I love that it just gets that interaction going. It just creates this curiosity. And then we all have the FOMO, fear of missing out. So I think that's part of it. Is like, oh, Vay's having so much fun. I want to have fun too.
It's a funny feeling too, just watching it. Like I remember when you guys did it to me, and I was just like, "What is happening right now?" Like I know I didn't cause anybody to change their names, and all I remember is like Fluffy just messages me on Discord or like on my Twitch chat. She's just like, "Don't look at your Discord." I'm like, "Oh God, what happened?"
Don't look at Discord. And you're like, what happened to Discord?
Like, look, the first thing I immediately thought was I went to look at the admin chat because I thought something big happened. So I'm like, okay, oh God, what's going on? I need to stop. Like, I was in midstream and I looked at my at my Discord, which is like on the other monitor I have right here. I'm looking at Discord. I'm like, nothing happened. And then I see general lights up. I'm like, oh no, what happened? And that's when I see all the names.
I love it. I love it so much. Fluffy, I have a question for you. So,
Okay.
what is your schedule like for your streaming? It seems like you're rather busy. Every time I catch you, you're like, "Nah, I'm at work right now," and it's a little bit later. Tell me a little bit about how you fit your schedule into gaming.
So my work schedule is very hectic, but I have a set schedule.
Uh-huh.
So, like for instance, this week I'll be off today and tomorrow. I'll work Wednesday, Thursday, and then be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
Next week, I would work Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I pretty much take the days I'm off and just stream on those days.
Okay. And so, do you have like? Because I honestly, I consider you more of like a community streamer in my eyes. Like you play so many games with everybody. Like it's like, what you playing Call of Duty, Drew? Fuck yeah, I'll play. Let's play Call of Duty together. I'm gonna be terrible, but here we go. Let's jump in. Like
Absolutely.
yeah, like you just jump in with everybody's games. Like as someone who's kind of a variety streamer at myself, like how do you kind of decide on like, okay, this is the game that I'm sticking with, or like is it always just up in the air and that's just kind of part of your cast?
It's always up in there.
I love it. I love that. There's not enough people that do that. It's like, yeah, by the way, if we're playing Among Us today. Boom. And that's, it's just to see everybody. And it's cool because the streamers that do those community events give you that sneak peek into Legacy. Because then you hear all these goofballs going off at the same time. One person I definitely have to have on here is Shuts because he's also in all of those community games. Did I say that right? Shuts?
Yeah, Shuts.
Shuts Gaming.
Shuts.
Shout out Shuts.
Shout out Shuts. Regardless, yeah, it's just those people that bring in like that community. And I jump over to Vay in the same instance. Like I know Vay is always down to play, Apex with everybody, but then he just does these things where it's like I'm just gonna chat. And I'm gonna do, like whether it be a therapy Thursday or stuff like that. Like, you guys make differences. Like, it just shows to show you don't have to be good at a certain game or do anything. But that's community.
I'm
building.
literally not good at any games. That's
I
my
love
secret.
how Mental. I love how on your chat,
Yes.
everyone's saying that they need a roast from me.
Yeah, I love this. Actually, that brings us into a good segue.
No.
You all have some pretty wonky stuff, but tell us a little bit about your roast and how that
Oh my
works.
God.
And then let
how
some rip.
Like, why do you?
Sigma
Yeah.
steering session.
I would like a roast for one of each of us, at least.
Oh, you're gonna make me cry.
Yeah. I like seeing Fluffy cry. It's pretty entertaining as well.
So you guys are asking. So let me kind of
Let's
yeah. Let's the community's crazy when it comes to the roast.
What
I started
happened?
the roast. So what I did was when I started my channel points when I first got affiliated, I wanted to have something that kind of would stick out. So I'm really good at thinking things off the cuff. I don't know how, I can't explain it, but it just happens.
Okay.
So I did something like a compliment, so I could compliment people because, who doesn't love a good compliment every other day of the week? And I did something called a compliment but sarcastic. And it's like, okay, I'll give you a compliment, but I'll be a dick about it. But then it became even further. I was like, okay, if I could do a compliment, let's flip the coin a little bit. Let's do a roast.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, if I could do that, I'll just roast people if they want. But I always make sure to put the disclaimer, as always, that A, I never mean what I say. And B, it's all in good fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. And it just skyrocketed from there. Just everybody wanted me to start roasting them. Fluffy comes into my chat every time to redeem a roast. Faye, I think, wanted to do it once. And I think, like,
I literally did it because people bullied me into it.
Yes.
it was the
I'm
funniest
sure I
thing.
was one of those.
So
I have
Pat's
like
favorite
8,000
all the time.
points, channel points on Sigma's channel, and they were like, "Do a roast, please."
It's the
Vay, do a
funniest
roast. Roast
thing.
Vay. It was bad.
It's the funniest thing. And now everyone comes in my chat and they just want either roasts or compliments.
I love
I do want
tags-
to. I do want to
tags
mention
com-
this though.
Oh, go ahead, please.
When Sigma roasted me in a stream, he said that I'd never be able to rap as good as Eminem, and nobody will ever be able to rap as good as Eminem. So
Oh.
that's not really a roast.
Yes,
That's just facts.
Well, and that goes into exactly what Tag599 said. He said, "Yeah, Sigma's roasts aren't genuine. Don't worry, but neither are his compliments."
Mofo. So now I'm looking at your chat, and now your chat wants me to roast someone there. Ray wants me to roast her. That's man, I roast every other stream.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing.
Well, I'm gonna
So now
I'm gonna say that Ray is gonna have to wait until after the podcast, because after this we are gonna jump over to the most famous Sigma over here. I gotta break it out because it's the most famous Sigma, the most infamous Fluffy, who's below for me, and then Vay the troll.
Vay the troll.
King Troll,
Team troll, but he's not
King
like
Troll of Legacy Discord.
yeah, he's like the cool trolls with the long hair. So yeah, unfortunately they're
Yeah, I'm
gonna
like
have
Justin
to wait.
Timberlake. I
They're
break
gonna
out
have
in
to-
song.
Yes, you do. They're gonna have to wait and spend their channel points, but we're here and we're VIP. I'd love if you did like one roast for each of us. I think that would be fantastic.
Oh man, you guys want me to roast you guys, huh?
I no,
With
they
live
don't
facial
want you
reactions.
to. Yeah, they don't want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
I
I'll
signed
tell
I'm not
you-
gonna hurt my feelings.
Lord
I'm
Almighty.
very
All right,
confident in myself.
pick my target first. Then who am I going after?
Why don't you pick me as the host?
Fair, fair.
Since I'm forcing it upon that, and then you can soften your blows for the others.
Well, I can already start by your background, which looks
They
like
ain't
it's
no
about
troll.
to fall apart in the background. Like I see there's a curtain in the back that looks like it's hiding a body. I see the bed's already unkempt. It looks like everything that's on the wall that should be on the wall is already fall down.
Mhm.
I haven't even gotten to you already. I'm looking at you and you look like a billy goat that's hit the mountaintop. I mean, I will say your hair, it's kind of shaved off on the side, which I like the little skin fade part.
Mhm.
But then I look at the top and it looks like the barber like either missed a spot or he probably should have gone full tilt and just shaved you bald. But then I realized you probably would have looked like a bike. Oh man, even worse, you got bedhead. You got bedhead and
You got bad.
just keep the headphones on. I think that might be your best look, but change the shirt because it looks like you've already gone 2 sizes too big. Unless that's your actual size, in which case I am so sorry, my dude.
Yes, that feels good right there in that empty spot where my heart should be.
Right there in the empty spot.
That's good. I like that.
Oh my
I
god.
love it. It's a lot more fun when you have something to work with, right? When you just have a name, you're like, what do I even know about you?
Oh, it's the funniest thing because I've had people that just came onto my channel and I've never seen them before, and all of a sudden they redeem a roast. And I have to like think off the cup. I'm just like, I've never seen your streams. So a perfect example, actually. There's a guy that's on my streams normally, Breakfast Stealer. Awesome dude. Awesome dude.
Breakfast.
But he's never streamed before prior to him redeeming a roast. So I'm looking at his name. I'm like, oh, I got to think off the cup and figure out how am I going to roast him based off his name. So I started picking apart the name. I started picking apart what he would be associated with the name.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, it just kind of like snowballed. And like he's liked every roast since.
Very nice.
So
yeah.
it works. And like, Fletch says it, I fear today I eventually give in and get roasted by Sigma. But, at some point it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I just have to kind of take it as it is.
So, why don't you go ahead and roast Vay next? I'm going to go change my t-shirt because I feel so bad about it. I came from work, damn it! Don't talk about my t-shirt!
No. Oh, no. Okay, I gotta knock on Vay.
It better have to do with something with that cigarette.
Oh, no, the cigarette's involved, but first I have to make fun of the camera quality because it looks like I can barely even see them. Like, is your signal coming from Peru or something? I also have to
Might
make fun
be.
of the fact that, like, you've got two wires hanging out in the back over there, which looks like it may be plugged into batteries that power that brain power you got going. It looks like your hair is probably reaching on edge with the balding. So I would suggest either cutting it off all the way or get rid of that comb over you got going on over there.
goodness.
Fix the collar or maybe like iron your shirt before you even come on stream. And as for the cigarette, I mean, come on, dude. What are you doing? That's kind of like the low hanging fruit.
Damn. He's bored. Bored.
Sorry.
Bored.
I can also make fun of the
Dude,
fact that the cigarette
alright.
looks like he has stained teeth on camera, but that's besides the point.
I love this because it's really impossible.
You're
Like
almost
me,
done.
sure, that's cool, but it's so impossible to
Yeah.
roast this person. So, lastly, what do you even say for somebody as sweet and innocent as Fluffy? Like,
Who called her?
Oh
innocent?
my-
Who did that?
what does this,
This is-
even? What does this even look like when it's somebody who's just so genuinely kind, loving, always there for it? What was that in the background? There's a
That's
ghost.
how I know you haven't played any video games with.
There's
Fluffy.
There's
a
a
goddamn
ghost
ghost,
in-
in the background. Start there.
Lot
Go
of
for
ghosts.
it. Go for
That's
it.
actually terrible. I'm kind of scared.
I set up your roast. Go ahead.
Do you already live in the Amityville mansion? Is that what this is? Is the body hiding behind the walls, the wallpaper or like cloths you got in the background? Is there a graveyard under there, or are you just hiding like the terrible paint job you got going on there? I see the fan that looks like it's been bought from a thrift shop. I guess there's a gift, the Dreamcatcher on the top, which isn't working because there's clearly a ghost over there.
Yeah.
But besides that, I can't. They're already making fun of my beard already. It's already
I
begun.
know. I
But
was
besides
gonna
the
say,
point,
It's
like,
already begun.
we don't have to roast you because isn't that the other bit of your roast? Is in that person gets the turn to roast you, right?
that's the big thing. So anytime anyone redeems a roast, I roast them. Yeah, sure, but you all get the chance to roast me back.
Right.
That's the big thing. It's an even exchange. So all y'all get the chance to roast me right after this.
I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the chat just does it for us so much. Between tags saying that your compliments aren't genuine and the fact that you've shaved your beard and yet you're not as good as the Mimosa Man. So that hot,
The
It is
steamy,
what it is.
that hot steamy mimosa. I think the roast
It
is
is what it is. I'm
Tell-
already looking like. What's up?
I kind of like it because now that I've gotten to hear about the roast, I got a chance to look in the background. You do have a lot of like collectors things in your background, Sigma. What are those, wrestling stuff or what is that in the
So
background?
so what it is I, like I mentioned before, when I was first starting, I was a part of a show called Respect the Ring. I still am. But what I did was I started collecting the figures that came with them because they make really good wall pieces. If I could actually aim the camera up just a bit.
Oh, hot
You
damn.
can see a little bit.
Yeah.
So it started from there. I've got most of the All Elite Wrestling figures, and the top layer is actually the most expensive because that one isn't even in production anymore.
Oh wow.
I think I am up to Series 6, which is like the most recent one. And from there, if I were to value them, I think they're around 2K right now. So if I ever wanted to sell them, that's a thing.
Wow. I hate your camera setup now, by the way. I do now
Oh, no.
realize that we're angled down so far at you that I was like, God, there's a lot more to that room. I literally thought that was like the top, maybe, of the wall there. or
Oh no, it gets even
He
worse.
thought you lived in a
because-
Hobbit room.
Yeah, I thought you were in the Hobbit
It's
room
even
for sure.
worse. I'll tell you one thing though. There's a whole nother half to my room that I haven't even like
Oh,
shown
yeah.
yet.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Inside. What if we did an MTV what was it? MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs.
but for Twitch. That'd be legit. Fluffy,
I
what's
would
going?
love
Twitch
Welcome to
TV Cribs.
Fluffy, what's going on in your crib? What's up with the ghost? Is that our friends or
What's
That's
up
my
with-
husband.
his husband kicking the legs? Hi, hubby. Nice to meet you. I love having
They're
friends on the
waving
stream.
at you.
Yeah, I love having friends on the stream.
It's a fun time.
That leads me into I always find this kind of like a fine line, but you already let your kids watch all your streams. Like how do you feel like this? I watched your stream today and you had your kids singing on there. Like you're completely okay with showcasing your kids on stream like that's you do such a great job. I want to start by saying that. By no way am I knocking it because I love it. But I know some people
No,
are
it's-
like,
it's
I
their
can't let
choice.
anybody see my kid. Don't fucking look at my kid on my screen.
Well, it's their choice, you know. Like
Yeah, the
they
kid-
know.
That's the big thing.
Wait, what?
Like
What'd you just say, Fluffy?
I say, you have a kid?
You don't
he's
know?
talking to you, mental.
I don't have a kid.
Okay.
Vay has a kid.
so
I was like, if you don't
confused.
know how Vay has a kid, I don't know how you've done so many hype trains. I
Yeah,
was
seriously, that's a
genuinely
little
concerned.
concerning.
She's like, nah, I just
Everybody
drop
knows I
bits
have
and
kids. I
rock.
talk about them all the time.
Yes. Okay.
I love how
sorry,
I'm
go ahead.
watching Drew Dad saying Stone Cold and Ric Flair. Like, what? They're somewhere in there. I just gotta find them.
I love me a Ric Flair. So yeah, today you had your kiddos streaming. Yeah, that's totally on them. And I love that support that you give them on there. I think you do such a great job. Do you have any plans to like do any future streams, like to include them on like? I know they're always welcome to be a part of karaoke.
Yeah, I mean, like, this weekend, my son was asking me if we could do a stream where me and him did Beyblade battles because he really loves Beyblades,
Oh.
and like he wanted to beat me on stream. That's like his ultimate goal is to one up me on stream. Like he really wants to beat me and have people see it and cheer him on. And like if he beats me, he beats me. I'm not gonna lie. Like he does beat me sometimes. Like it is what it is, and I'll do anything it takes to see them be happy. So. If he wants to do that, we were talking about it next weekend, possibly doing a Beyblade stream where we just sit there and go back and forth, letting it rip.
Letting it rip. I love that. That's so cool. Fluffy,
That's so funny.
what about you? Do you have any certain kind of like, I mean, you're obviously an affiliate, but do you do anything that like sets you apart with like subathons that you do? Like, do you have anything that you have that like kind of gets you out there, or are you just strictly like, no, that's not for me?
Chilling.
Just.
I mean, I was planning on
Mental
doing a
has kids
subathon
who
this
doesn't know they're out
weekend,
there.
which might still happen, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, just because you're always out here initiating all these like things, making Sigma roast people, forcing Vay into singing stuff he doesn't want to sing. How many of us have asked Vay to sing Whitney Houston? Like, I mean, we really want to hear it. I'm just saying.
No, you
Yeah, I want.
No,
Yes,
man, I want to hear it.
do
I want to hear it.
I'm just saying, at one point, you have to put a value on you singing Whitney Houston, and I swear we'll hit it. I know
they will. That's why I haven't done it yet.
I think
I have
even
questions.
Heartless today in your stream was like, can you do the song by Whitney Houston? You're like, oh, why
He
is
did ask me to
everybody
do a Whitney
asking
Houston song.
this?
I've been
Why?
started something with the Whitney.
I mean, it's just because it's you hit so many pitches. It's just we want to know where's the line, Vay.
That's the line.
Wow,
Whitney Houston is the line.
There was such a weird disconnect in audio for like a quick second. I thought I heard you say he hit so many bitches. Where's the line?
Well, I didn't want to talk about it on
It's still
stream.
Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston's the line.
We stop at Whitney Houston. No more. No one else gets struck after Whitney Houston. That's it. And she's only the only person on the list too. But
I have so many questions. I don't know where to begin with the answers on this one.
how many can we go through? Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Sigma, so I do want to touch back in because I do find your schedule pretty interesting. So you've got Mega Man. Like, how far into Mega Man are you? Because Mega Man's gonna run out at some point, man.
So right
There's
now,
more Mega Man games.
There's
a lot.
There is a lot. Don't get me wrong. That's like saying that you'd run out of Mario games, but I'm just saying there is an end somewhere.
right.
Well,
So
there you
what
go,
I've
Mario
got so
Monday.
far. So what I got so far is I'm doing Mega Man Battle Network because right now it's the 21st anniversary of the series.
Okay.
So I'm doing the Battle Network series. From there, I'm planning on jumping back into the Classic series, and then we're gonna go into the X series. So we'll have a little bit of continuity and like, there's gonna be a flow of things from there. If there ever comes a time where I do run out of Mega Man games, because I'm aware it's gonna happen at some point. I plan on switching up the series. So, like Faye just kind of alluded to, it could be a Mario Monday, it could be a Metroid Monday, it could be anything.
Metroid be sick.
Metroid would be sick. Metroid would be sick. But I'm aware that like at some point it's gonna run out. Like I've already had that idea planned in my head for Final Fantasy Fridays because there's only a finite amount of Final Fantasies that are out there. Even though they're very lengthy games, at some point it's gonna end. So I have to come up with something that's gonna happen for Final Fantasy. Wednesdays is a little bit weird because it originally was supposed to be like an RPG, or as I used to call it, one-shot Wednesdays, where we'll play a game and then it'll be like a one take, like one stream of it, and then we'll never do it again. But my
Never touch that again.
Never
do
touch it again.
Vault.
But my chat just got so invested in like watching me play certain games since I started it that it became, instead of it being One Shot Wednesdays, it just became, you know, a random Wednesday where like I'll play that game and I'll continue it. So like Everhood was the perfect example. I thought nobody was going to be interested in Ever because it was just like it's like an everyday, you know, typical 80s like pixelated game with a mix of the rhythm-based stuff that's been really picking up steam.
Sure.
So I thought, okay, people aren't really going to be interested in that. Fine, I'll do one shot of it, see if anyone likes it. If not, okay, I'll change it out. And then everyone just voted unanimously, keep doing it. Please keep doing it. I want to see how this ends. And then it just became that. And then from there, it went into Rhythm Doctor, which I thought, okay, nobody's going to be interested in it because it's just an early access game. Everyone was going to have fun, see it, and then do whatever. And then everyone was like, no, you got to keep doing Rhythm Doctor. You got to keep doing this and finishing it. I'm like, okay, Rhythm Doctor is there. It is.
All right.
And then everyone voted to do Hollow Knight. So now I'm doing Hollow Knight as a result,
walk.
and nobody wants me to stop Hollow Knight.
Oh, and Hollow Knight is a great game. That's such a fun game.
It is. Massive game. And yes, Ray, Final Fantasy XIV is on the radar. It definitely is.
Well, and it sounds like we're really pushing to like have a whole like legacy guild on Final Fantasy. I'm like half tempted to go Final Fantasy Online just because everybody's on it, honestly. If I could. Why are you shaking your head, Vay? Stop it. What?
Because there's only one
just
Final
donated
Fantasy game that ever existed. Super Nintendo. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
Everybody's making stuff up.
And, oh, okay, I see. Yeah, you blew my mind away because I was like, that doesn't even say Square Enix. That says Square Soft. That's how OG Vay is. That says Square Soft.
I played that Final Fantasy game when I was like
Fluffy.
12 years old, and it was one of the greatest games I ever played. I love it.
I'm gonna keep asking you questions, Fluffy. If you keep doing that, stop it. But
What's she doing?
she's
giving
dropping
bits.
She sees the goat, and then she's like, "Oh, mommy goat!" And then she goes, runs over, and now you got both the goats in here. It's just too
She's done
much.
like little to no talking this whole entire time. By the
And
way.
well, and
I know that.
it's her game plan. That's what I'm saying. Which is why she's gonna get questions such as, "How long do you stream, Fluffy? Whenever you go like your 2 days that you're like hardcore, like what's the maximum you've streamed thus far?"
Maybe 3 hours.
Really? I feel like I'm doing the same thing because then I go over to like Sigma, who goes like 6 hours. I swear to God.
Oh my
Yep.
god, that was
Yep.
that was so
Because
that was
he's famous.
completely unintentional. I did not mean to do a 6-hour stream.
Oh my God.
That was supposed to be like, okay, maybe 11, 12 o'clock at the time because I start at 8:30 every day. Or every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do 8:30. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll do like a 2-hour, 3-hour stream and then, you know, we'll rate out to someone. And then I blinked and all of a sudden it was a 6-hour stream. I'm like, oh my god, what have I done? What have I done?
Honestly, like ever since I hit affiliate, I'm one of those people. I do enjoy watching people a little bit more and jumping into those. That honestly, I make sure that I take maybe 2 to 3 breaks throughout the week, just because I'd rather kind of jump into the like getting into this. And then when I'm streaming, I'm like, well, 2 hours is enough. I need to raid somebody now. Like, let's go. Let's find somebody. So
2 hours is plenty.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Well,
Don't let anybody tell you any different.
I don't know about you guys, but I like it seriously. Even this afterwards, I get like, dare I call it a high off of it. I feel so good, but afterwards, there's so much energy. It's like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. I just gave all of my energy to my stream. Don't look at me. The dog's like,
There's a lot
please
of-
pet me. I'm like, fine. I love you. I'm sorry.
There's a lot of activities you can apply that logic to, but we can't really talk about that on Twitch.
We're not allowed. We get in
We're not
trouble
allowed.
for those things.
TOS's.
I push the limit on my chats, all right? But guys, what are you doing? Stop it.
Oh my god.
Oh, the biddies are flying again.
Yeah, the
Biddies are-
bidsters in here are just too much.
Love Fluffy's hair and smile.
Big old
Love it.
bitties.
This is the worst part of everything. Like, this is the moment that I realized we really only have 10 minutes left. I do this intentionally part of the podcast because I want people to come back, and there's so much more that we need to learn about you beautiful people. But just like any conversation with your friend, we get derailed. We talk about other things, and we just go about
We
our day.
couldn't stay on topic if we tried.
Exactly,
right now.
and that just shows the connection that we have, and that's what I want this show to be about.
It's a respectable effort that just gone awry.
But I
Just
do
no.
my very best. I think the longest it's gone out was like an hour 15. So, but I want to talk about what everybody uses as far as your setups too. So, Fluffy, since you keep causing problems and get distracted and send biddies, Tell me about your setup. What kind of rig are you working with aside from that sweet freaking gaming chair?
Well, I currently have 2 TV monitors
Sick.
as my screens.
'Cause why not?
Don't ask me anything about that tower thing because I don't know. The man asked
Oh
is back
my
there.
gosh.
Oh no.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure it's a router. I'm not positive. I just turned it on. I love it.
It
Okay.
just has pretty colors. I mean,
Sick. Okay. Now that makes me have to ask the question: did you buy it? Did the husband buy it? Did you buy it just because it had pretty colors? What
I
was?
didn't buy it.
Okay. Now,
I
have
was
you
gonna
always?
ask, but like,
Yeah. Have you always just streamed straight PC? You've always been on the PC?
No, actually, I started streaming on the PS4.
You tell him he
Can you
keeps.
quit waving your arm?
I was gonna say he keeps waving. He's gonna have to come say hi.
I'll say, Mental said, if you keep waving, you're going to have to come say hi.
oh.
But I originally started streaming on the PS4. I actually have about every console you can think of, and like now they, not the old ones.
Oh, I was on the same page. I was like, God damn. She doesn't know
Well,
what PC she has, but she's collected every console.
Well, I mean, we obviously have a PC, we have a PS4, we have Xbox One. I have a Switch, and
Okay.
we just bought an Oculus 2.
Ooh, in the virtual
Ooh.
world. Okay. Very nice. But mainly it comes from the PC. When you're gaming, it's always on your PC. Okay. Do you use your keyboard or do you use a controller?
Depends on what I'm playing. If it's a
Feel it.
shooter, I gotta have the controller.
Oh, I'm the other way. If it's a driving game, that's the only time I'll pick up a controller.
I can't drive in real life, much less a video game.
Oh dear lord.
Does it reflect in video games? I have to ask, does it reflect in video games?
What's that?
What?
Does the driving reflect in video games? If you can't drive in real life, can you drive well in video games?
Right. Are you like suddenly really good? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that, it makes a difference. You'd be surprised because
Yeah.
there are people that like don't drive in real life, but if you put them behind a wheel in a video game, they're gonna drive as if they were in NASCAR for like all their lives.
Right.
And it's the funniest thing.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. Well, Sigma, why don't you tell us a little bit about your setup and you got some nice white headphones. You got the red racer chair.
Yeah, so I got the GT racing chair similar to Fluffy, but
I don't have
You know,
any
it's-
logo. I'm bland.
yeah, see, look at that, look at that.
All right.
I got pillows behind
Headphones
my
are
back.
AstroSense. You got 2 pillows behind his back.
Dude, I'm gonna say the upholstery is very fantastic. We'll get to you.
Super on point.
Yeah.
It works though, right? Do you not feel comfy when you play video games?
Most of the time, not. No, it's a real struggle.
He said no.
Finish telling us about your setup.
Yeah, let's move on to your fancy gaming chair, pal.
Oh, my- I've been there for this guy in his fancy gaming chair.
Golly.
Yes, so GT racing chair with the 2 pillows in the back, lumbar and back support. I got my Astros as my headphones. I'm rocking a Red Dragon camera, and my streams come through OBS. I'm sorry, Streamlabs OBS. So I'm using Slab still, but you know, I do what I can to make it work. I have a 2 monitor setup, and you know, it is what it is.
All right, so that's exactly what I love. So we've got I call it the higher end. It's not true, but it's just PC means that you generally have 2 monitors of some sort. You've got the setup, but then we go over to Vay, the guy who does it all. And Vay, I have a very important question because I couldn't help slick with this. Tell us how you use your phone in most of your streaming, if not Xbox, and how you raid on a phone.
Oh, so like I use Streamlabs mobile app for my phone, and whenever I'm getting ready to raid, I can leave from Streamlabs, whatever I'm streaming, whether it's from my phone using the game capture or whether I'm doing the live stream like what we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm done, I can leave from Streamlabs and it keeps the stream running. Like it'll keep my camera on face, everything, or it'll keep capturing my screen. And I just go to the Twitch app and I go down to my stream manager and I go down to my chat and I can type in my chat from there.
Okay, very nice. So that's interesting. I didn't even know that Streamlabs would actually go over to the mobile side. I thought that you had to do it all through Twitch, so that's really cool. Streamlabs is a great alternative.
Streamlabs is the only one that has a mobile app, and it's crazy. Like I wanted to get an OBS set up and all that, so I could manage what's going on my streams more often. But You work with what you got.
Yeah. No, you do really well with what you got. And I really hope that you keep up with the karaoke. The Simon Says was so much fun. Like, it doesn't have to be a subathon, just as a Simon Says. It's just hilarious.
Yeah, well,
I got to get you to run down the
I'm
street.
gonna bring
and
back.
You're so brave. You're so brave. Like, you legit
Yeah.
ran down the street, top of your lungs, saying you were king of the world. I think I counted it 16 times. I don't know how your neighbors don't hate you.
Wild.
My neighbors just know I'm crazy already. That's how.
Oh, thank
I'm
God.
not even
know
your
most of my
neighbor, and I
neighbors
know you're
personally.
crazy.
See,
Truth.
it's just known.
Truth.
You just got to know these things.
No, I love the charisma that you have, man. Like, you're not fearless at all. You put yourself out there 100%, and it shows with all your streams. It's so amazing. Which
It
then,
is.
I just like to have a good time, man.
this is
That's
kind
what it's
of
all about.
this is my other favorite part. I schmooze everybody, but yeah, you got that. Then we've got Fluffy down here, Fluffy Lucky over
The
here,
fluffy ducky.
the Fluffy Lucky Ducky.
Lucky ducky.
We got Fluffy down here. I don't even know how to associate you other than one of the biggest supporters out there. Like, when you're just constantly, like, I can guarantee that if I'm in a room and I'm in somebody's stream, you're probably in there already and said at least 500 things and dropped at least 15 biddies just to do it, just because you can.
Jesus.
Like, it's incredible. And I gotta tell you, like, as much as I would love to watch you play games, my favorite part is just being in the chat. Stop it! You can't do that while I'm talking about it.
She dead just dropped biddies while having the question asked. I can't.
You can't do
I
that.
still can't.
My
Why?
goodness. Because it's too much. It's just too much.
I think you broke a rule.
No, I want to take this opportunity to say, even if you don't stream, and even if you don't really, now you started something. Here we go. Even if you don't stream, like, there's another role within Twitch, and Fluffy
Who the heck are
and
these
Ewok
guys?
are exactly the prime. If you want to be number one in the world, boom.
One.
Number one, it's them. It's just the constant love, and whether it's a bit, whether it's 15 bits, I don't know how to react to either one. It could be 1,000 bits, and I still am just so speechless because you guys, it's just about the fact that somebody cared enough.
He's still doing it.
It's just it's just the fact that somebody cares enough to spend a little bit of that love and notice you and make some crazy little alert to make you sweat really weirdly.
Oh, it does. It's all the time in my streams. I swear.
So
Oh my god.
segue into Sigma, and don't worry, guys, you'll be able to schmooze yourself in just a sec. Sigma, I swear to God, your game, like, your streams aren't even about your games. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a game completely, like, even with the Final Fantasy I was just watching, Final Fantasy X is one of my favorite Final Fantasies. Waka is the bomb diggity, but I think I maybe got 25 minutes of gaming out of 2 hours of streaming because, like, how much we were just talking about everybody blowing you up. Your channel, like, becomes, you're so interactive with your group. That's why they keep feeding in. It's just like, you're like, okay, hang on, I've got to stop everything I'm doing. Similar to the way Vay, like, goes through a whole chat after he does a song. You're just constantly like, I'm not even playing anymore. Let's talk about the stream, guys. Let's get into it. And I just gotta tell you, like, that interaction is so important to us as watchers, because that shows that we're, like, when I'm in your stream, I know I'm being listened to. And
absolutely.
it's so awesome that you take that time to do that. And it probably is what's part of your great improv, honestly, is because you're just constantly paying attention to those little details that people are telling you. It's so fantastic.
It is. One of the big things that I love to do when it comes to my streams, you said it straight off the bat, fan interaction. I learned it when I was watching one of my close friends, Savage Giggles. She streams Halo all the time, but she makes it a point every time that she's playing, she will stop to read everyone's comments, not just the ones that are most recent. She'll scroll up and read every comment one by one. And I love that because every time I saw that, I felt that I was being paid attention to.
Right.
So I adopted that towards my streams. And every time, so it could be like 5 people on stream, it could be 15, it could be 500. But always make sure to go back up and I'll read every comment. Because to me, you chose to spend all your time watching me play and chatting with me. And I'm not going to let that time go to waste.
Right.
I'm just, I respect that.
That's exactly it. You respect the time that's being given to you, and that's it. And that's how you prevent people from falling off from your chats too. If I know that I'm gonna say something and then you're gonna recognize it, then I'm gonna stick around because I want to know what you have to say about my comment.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I mean that genuinely. Like, I'm not gonna just sit there and just be like, "Oh, haha, yeah, that's funny, that's that," because I've seen streamers do that. But like, I'll actually give you my input on that because I respect the time that you gave to come to my streams and chat with me, and I'm gonna pay attention to you. It's the least I can do.
It is, and it absolutely is, and spreading love. Okay, I'm stopping this. Enough with you, you crazy people. Zuko, thank you so much for the 500 bits. That's astounding, but stop it. I don't have enough circuses en route to even do anything about this, and we're talking about these people here, guys. You're so beautiful. Fluffy, you're antagonizing everybody. You're enabling.
She keeps dropping biddies, so she ain't got to talk. That's what
Exactly.
she's
So
doing.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it is.
move over. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna start with Bae. Bae, I want you to just tell us any plans that you have. Oh my gosh, Sigma is so right about my hair. I want you to talk about what you have going on. Tell us about the next karaoke that we might be able to look for, any special events, where we can watch you, and then here's the most important part, Bae. I want you to give us one piece of advice to anybody trying to reach affiliate tonight. And we're going to go through, and everybody's going to go through that, and we're going to end on Sigma. And just so everybody knows, stay tuned. We are going to let Sigma jump over and start his stream and be raiding into it, just because he's the most famous person I've ever met. So, but back to the King Troll. Bae, can you please give us a little bit?
All right, well, I've started doing Music Mondays. So every Monday, you can catch me on stream, vibing instrumentals, doing some karaoke, doing a little bit of rapping. We're going to start having a good time. It starts your week off with a good vibe because I know that Mondays really get people down. I've seen a lot of people in the Discord today talking about how upset they were, and I was like, y'all should have came and hung out with me for a little bit. You don't have to come to my stream and throw biddies. You ain't got to sub to my channel, but if you come and hang out, I promise you're going to have a good time.
That's
Especially since today I did get to have my kids with me, and it was super nice, and it was just a unique experience. And I don't really have a schedule for the rest of the week. Like, I do therapy Thursdays. Every Thursday, if you have something going on, you need to talk about it. I talk about my problems on Thursdays. You can come listen to me talk about mine. You talk about yours. We'll work our way through it all. And then I'm going to do Simon Says again. I have a goal for that. I need 2 more subs, and I need 1,800 biddies, I think is what it's at right now. And we'll do another Simon Says stream for you guys. And I'm going to make the buy-in a lot cheaper so you guys can all get involved and make it a lot more interesting for me.
Oh, no. So you're just saying that Fluffy could turn it into a 5-hour stream because she turned it into a 3-hour stream?
No. It's going to be a set 2-hour stream, all right?
Okay,
if I do Simon Says, it's going to be a set 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours is a long time for me, all right?
Okay,
if I stream for over an hour, at that point, I'm freaking out. Like, why am I still doing this?
Zuko's
Like,
already on board.
I don't like to do it.
All right, so how many? We need
Say
2
less,
more
yeah.
subs and 1,800 bits, and we got ourselves a Simon Says.
Yeah, you guys just write that down somewhere. I'll be back on stream Wednesday, probably.
You heard
Just
it.
rewatch the pod.
You heard it here, guys. So make sure we stop by. Bae, give us your channel name, please.
That would be twitch.tv/allhailvay, because if you don't hail the man, you don't really know what you're tuned into.
I love it.
Anyways, my piece of advice for the non-affiliates trying to get the affiliate
Yes.
is always going to be the same. You've got to start going into chats and making friends, not just with the streamer who's streaming, but you got to make friends with the people in their chat. And if you're in Discord, especially the Legacy Discord, start talking to us in our DMs. Don't just come in the Gen chat and say hello once every now and then. Like, get in my DM and talk to me. Let me know who you are. And if I get to know you, I'm probably going to show up in your streams, and we're going to have a good time with me in the chat.
That's very true. Always a good time to have Bae in your chat. Fluffy, that's a hefty one to follow. Tell us I want to know what you have going on aside from spending $1,000 on biddies and subs. What's the next big thing that we can see from Fluffy? What do you got going on? When's the next time we can watch you?
I'll probably stream later tonight or tomorrow.
Cough, cough, raid, Sigma.
Subathon. No.
Okay.
Possible subathon Saturday. I'm still working out kinks for that.
Oh. Is that... Oh, never mind. I was like, is that the kind of subathon we're doing? Really?
No.
Well then.
Sorry.
Well then.
Sorry, did I mention this is a mature podcast? Okay, so what are you thinking on the subathon?
So I'm still trying to work out the kinks, but I'm thinking about buying some Bean Boozled. I hate jelly beans in general, but
You would do that for us? You would eat
I
sour
would.
milk for us?
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I love it. I love
pray
that
for
energy.
your soul.
I bet you have an amazing singing voice under there, and we just don't know it yet.
No,
Yes.
no, thank you.
How
no,
much-
thank you.
How much? Because everybody does it in Legacy, it seems. How much subs do we have to get to hear you sing a song? Whitney Houston at that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Okay. So where can we find you? What's your Twitch channel? Give me the whole address, please, so I can type it.
Twitch.tv/FluffyLucky596.
Nice and easy. So we've got looking forward to a possible subathon. Make sure you DM Fluffy and bug her about that subathon. That's something I definitely need to see, because if anybody deserves to be just pummeled with subs and biddies, it's Baby Goat over here. Definitely need that.
Here's a secret for you, Mental. I've never had a hype train.
So if you want revenge on Hype Train, even, I'm just saying, later tonight.
Don't come. I will
Later
cry.
tonight.
Okay.
All those baby monkeys you saved in my stream, you can save them over in Fluffy's stream. I've got a special little biddy link that's attached. Don't worry about it. We're gonna save monkeys all day. That's why people send me biddies, really.
There you go. There you go.
All right.
That's where Sigma's community comes in.
Yeah, there you go.
The Sigma community, love it.
So Sigma community, we all know that we're about to get over on there. So Sigma, we're about ready to go watch you, but tell us what's going on. What can we expect tonight? What can we expect in the future? Oh no, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold the phone. The infamous Fluffy forgot to mention the one piece of advice for any non-affiliate trying to get affiliate.
Well, I had a very easy time getting to affiliate.
Because you're famous.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
actually, I got affiliate in a week.
What? In a 30-day session, you got it in a week? How even? All right. So what's your piece of advice? What was your secret to a week?
Find your people.
Find your people. Find a group. Follow for follow does not work. Find people that care about you. I love that. That's great.
Love it. Love it.
I love that. Okay, Sigma, back to what I was asking you then. So what can we expect tonight? What do we expect in the future? I hope there's a drink-a-thon or something coming. I'd love to see it.
So
Rip your liver, bro.
And then your piece of
Rip your
advice for
liver.
your non-affiliates.
you got it. So tonight we're going to be doing a double header. We've had a subscriber request. I put it up as a sub goal. We just finished off Mega Man Network Transmission last Monday, but as a result of the subscriber goal being reached, we're going to be doing the bonus content for Network Transmission, and we're jumping right over into Battle Network 2. So we have a double header coming up tonight for Mega Mondays. So everyone's going to get really hyped for that. Pretty sure I'm going to want some hype in the chat for that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I will say that much. My advice for non-affiliates looking to be affiliates, it's got to come from the heart. You're never going to find it from a follow for follow. You may not even find it from support for support sometimes, but that's okay. As long as you stay true to yourself, as long as you mean what you do, and as long as you're having fun, everything's going to come into place little by little. And before you know it, you're probably going to hit that affiliate goal a lot faster than you probably even intended, and maybe dare to venture into the partner territory. But the thing is, as long as you maintain true to yourself, as long as you don't fall into like the follow for follow trends, and as long as you just have fun doing it, it's gonna come. You just got to give it time.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. All right. So again, you guys are probably next to the second close, but I'm gonna give you a second. Get yourself primped up. The most famous person that is in this group right now, Sigma Blades. Go and get your channel set up. Everybody, stick in the raid. We're gonna raid them just because it feels that much good. Never have we done.
Feels real good.
Never have we raided a cast member or any means, but it just felt so right since you gave us your slot. Normally you would be streaming during this time, so I want to thank you so much for giving us your time today.
The honor's all mine, man. The honor's all mine.
You guys are so fantastic.
This was really fun.
Yeah.
This is better than the first time.
Like I said, it's so hard, and yeah.
Don't tell Heartless I said that. I love that guy.
Bay, yeah, as you as a second time around, like it just goes to prove there's still so much even that I want to know about you, so much that I have questions about, and just so much more to come from you. This is what it's about. This is why keeping it, so short is because you guys are amazing, and there's so much to learn about you. So.
Absolutely.
I will take that while Sigma's still setting up. I'll give you my piece of advice. Listen, I don't do anything special. Like I said, a lot of the times, if I'm streaming, I stream for maybe 2 hours tops, and even then, oh, very nice. I stream for maybe 2 hours tops, and I think that's a big thing going into affiliate. Listen, you don't have to stream every hour that you're playing. Just enjoy the fact that you got the friends that are there, and then make sure you're spreading that love. Never forget to raid people, because that's something that makes you very memorable. When you raid somebody and bring 2-3 people just to watch them, that makes a difference, okay? And further with that, make sure that if you are trying to reach that affiliate goal, keep reasonable hours. There's no need to go 8 hours, because that average will get you every time. Keep it within reasonable hours. Make sure you're getting your goals, and know that there's still a community out there that loves you and wants to support you, such as Legacy.
That's the biggie.
That's the biggie. There's a group
That's the
for that.
biggie. That's the biggie.
So I've got the setup now. I've entered raid at Sigma Blades.
All right, it's setting up to go live right now. So give it just a quick second to kind of vibe in.
I want to thank everybody who stopped by today. Such a great viewing. We had a great turnout. And you guys have to know that's because people love you, and they wanted to come see you and wanted to know more about you guys. So know that you guys have a big part of that. And what a great turnout. I hope everybody enjoyed today's show. And I hope that we have plenty of hype set up. The four of us will still be in a Discord for a second, and Sigma, just know that might mess with your webcam, just like it did.
That's all good.
Okay.
What I'll do is I'll disconnect in that case, so it won't cause any issues.
There you go. And the rest of us will be in just for a second here, but I just want to make sure that we have Sigma live before we raid.
There we go, going live right now. It's just about to start. Video transmission is set, and we are live, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So we'll
I
go
will
into the raid
disconnect
now.
here.
Sigma, thank you so much, and don't forget, you are always famous in our eyes. We love you.
Thank you so much,
The
guys.
first
Have a
celebrity.
great. Take care.
So the funny thing about me and